Triggering change, one heartbeat at a time. Battle for freedom. Hello everyone, I'm your host Watson Prunier from Battle for Freedom on Mojo5 Radio, and I appreciate every last one of you as we have another Battle for Freedom episode on Mojo5 Radio, and I appreciate every last one of you who's decided to join, whether you're online, in your car, at home. It doesn't matter where you are. I just appreciate you taking the time out to listen to Battle for Freedom on Mojo5 Radio. One of the things that as life continues to get crazier and crazier, last night, one of the craziest things took place. One of the Battle for Mojo5 Radio has a wide variety of hosts, and one of them was Stu Peters for the Stu Peters show radio, and he broke the internet last night. I will be sharing with you there. If you go to my public Facebook profile, you'll get a chance to see exactly what I shared. Actually, if you go to my Truth Social profile, you'll see that as well there as well, that Stu Peters broke the internet, and he was not kind, and there's a lot of information that was shared, and you can't go wrong. If you want to interact, go to facebook.com/Mojo508. Facebook.com/Battle4Freedom. Leave your comments there, and we'll do our best. I'll do my best to catch up with you. One of our sponsors, before we get into this broadcast, is American Pride Roasters Coffee. So suffered a tornado a little over a month ago, but still a great company that has been with Mojo5 Radio. We appreciate them. We appreciate their product, and you can't go wrong in investing in American Pride Roasters Coffee. It is traditionally historic coffee, a historically great coffee, and it is the official coffee of Mojo5 Radio. Please, whatever you can, support them, and I believe that you will be blessed when you go in and get that product. Another sponsor I want to share with you is New Life Holistic. Take a listen here. I don't know what you've been going through, but I'm certain that you're tired of the useless systems you've been wasting on money for therapy. Contact New Life Holistics by going to newlifeholistics.com right now. Give them the code MOJO50 and save $50 on your first session. Biofeedback may be the one solution that can help you. Try New Life Holistics today. Try New Life Holistic today and let them know that Watson from Battle for Freedom sent you. Trust me, you can't go wrong with this with Anthony Malchiotti. He's got some great stuff. He's got a great product. And it's not just what you get from New Life Holistic. You also get it when you share and you have a good conversation with him. You know, I was developing not flu-like symptoms, but flu-like symptoms, allergy symptoms, and everything like that. And, as I'm in this process of losing this weight and everything like that, last week I was humbled to learn that I have seasonal allergies. And I was talking to Anthony Malchiotti about this, and, he was like, well, what are the things that was introduced as your diet changed ever since these things have changed for you? And one of the things that hit me was, we made pizza for our kids last week. We got either it was Papa Murphy's, we got Papa Murphy's pizza, or we got one from, I can't remember where, but we enjoyed it. It was great. But I do remember that a lot of the extra phlegm buildup happened for me when I had the dairy from the pizza. And it's really humbling when you start asking those basic questions, because in asking the basic questions, you get really humbled when you realize, okay, I made a change in my lifestyle that precipitated the sickness that I'm dealing with. Ask questions. Ask questions. It's very key. Again, last night I shared on my timeline, yesterday I shared on my timeline a very key. I'm going to put it in the chat window on Mojo5 Radio, on Battle for Freedom. I see Kathy with a C, Carolyn, Linda, Lisa, Jamie. Jamie is one of the half of the awesome Ain't You a Peach show. You can't go wrong with them. And it's going to be great. You can't go wrong. But one of the things that, again, yeah, here's the link. Um, you can't go wrong with this. It is from Stu Peters. I'm going in the timeline. If you haven't seen this, it's called Watch the Water. It's called Watch the Water. And I'm not going to lie to you. I watched it a few times yesterday, and it blew me away. All I have to say is, I don't know how do you follow that. Well, I know how I'm going to follow it. I'm following it today with semper mutantur scientia. Semper mutantur scientia. The natural selection of truth. Because of the fact that if you sit here and you consider, and actually, thank you, Jamie, that she's here, because before I get into semper mutantur scientia, last night, out of just memory, someone left a comment, and I said Happy Easter yesterday, and I need to correct myself because of the fact that I don't believe in Easter. I believe in Resurrection Sunday. Oh, it's semantics. No. Easter is part of Ishtar. It's part of a pagan system. See, the resurrection has nothing to do with eggs and bunnies and candy. Now, I know that there are people have gone out the way to get crates of egg cartons and try and explain the gospel in the Easter eggs. That is wrong. There was no bunny during Resurrection Sunday. There were no eggs in Resurrection Sunday. And we have to stop this trying to make people feel like, you can still hold on to a little bit of the earth. No, you can't. You can't hold on to the earth. To be a friend with the world is an enemy with God. Santa Claus ruins the message of the Christ child being born. Oh, well, because of the fact that St. Nick was so kind. No. It's not about St. Nick. It's not about our great works. Everything. If you haven't heard me yet, when I started Wednesday in the Word, in the beginning, God, it all starts and ends. He says, I'm the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. There is no God before me or after me. That only Christ reigns on the throne. Our good works are nowhere to be even there. So to create a national holiday based on our good works is to dethrone God for even a millisecond or a day or a month or a year. Yes, I'm very animated about this. I am very animated about this. Hey, Curtis. Hey, Carrie. Thank you for being part of the program. Stop with the eggs. Stop with the eggs, please. Because there was no bunny rabbit rolling away the stone when Jesus rose from the dead for our sin. Jesus wasn't riding a bunny. He wasn't riding Peter Cottontail when he came into Jerusalem during this week. He wasn't being beaten by a rabbit's foot. They weren't throwing eggs at him. They were throwing rocks at him. They were throwing all insults at him. Yeah. And Curtis asked a great question. A rabbit that lays eggs? Bingo. I mean, literally believing in the bunny Easter story. That's like a bunner. Well, whatever. Believing in that mess is just as bad as believing in the lie that we were told for 2 years. Again, I'm plugging Watch the Water with Stu Peters. He broke the internet. And I know that I'm breaking the conscience of a lot of different individuals, and you don't like what I have to say. And that's perfectly fine, because we all can have a different opinion. But the truth is out there. The truth is out there. Semper mutantur scientia. The natural selection of truth is basically the semper mutantur scientia is ever-changing science. That's how I come out after the Stu Peters broadcast last night about Watch the Water. The ever-changing science. It works for what suits, and it actually moves. See, a lot of people, oh, you don't have a degree. You're not college educated. You're a moron. You don't know what you're talking about. Huh? You don't need a college education to ask questions. See, a lot of you people are sitting here making it seem like education is the most important thing in the world to basically make revolution and change in society. Guess what? It was only two of the people that were in the Bible, authors of the New Testament, who were beyond, or you could say, college educated, Luke and Paul. But he still used Matthew, he still used Mark, he still used John, he used fishermen. Not a lick of college education. Manual labor individuals. And they wrote the Bible. But you know what? A lot of the people who are so highfalutin Christian educated, yeah, they don't want to trust in the Bible anymore because they got to trust the science. The semper mutantia, mutanta, mutant, semper mutantur scientia. Ever-changing science. God's word is never changing. Hebrews 13:6, or is it 13:8? Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Not saying that he's